guys, Amy Smith-Hightower here, and I am so sorry that this video is darker than I would like. I have literally been, today's a Wednesday that feels like a Monday all day long, and it has been crazy today. It seems like I'd go to do one thing and something else would pop up, but I'm just kind of like scattered all over the place this morning. So trying to reset myself as well, which is always a benefit to you guys when I recharge myself, right? That way we are ready to go. All of us are just fired up and excited to help you guys on your health journey. If you're just now seeing me for the first time ever, my name is Amy Smith-Hightower. I'm a ketogenic meal planner and mentor from Batesville, Arkansas. I've lost over 100 pounds following the ketogenic diet and have been keto for over 5 years. Like I said, I'm sorry that this video is darker than I would normally like it, but I could not get my lighting right this morning. But this information I wanted to share with you guys needed to be said. So come on over, and even if the boss is on, and hey, Catherine, I said it is absolutely. I know my lighting's off, but I had a light rig break the story. It's just been crazy. So, but I'm here. So even if the lighting drives you guys crazy, just listen to it then. So let me share with you, and it's actually Catherine's on, but I was actually in a conversation with her over the weekend. I think it was over the weekend. And we were talking about, like popular or topics that I've covered on Facebook Lives before that like were really impacted people, like the ones that really were the ones that made your heart skip a beat. They are the ones that kept you off the scale. They are the ones that reminded you that that Big Mac doesn't love you back. So leave the Big Mac at McDonald's, guys. Like those, oops, sorry, I don't know what's going on, but it's not going to love you back. So one of the biggest topics that came up in that conversation was emotional eating, emotional mindset, all of those type of things. And if you guys are in our keto group, you notice we've been hinting around that we may be opening up some spots for some personal coaching the first of the year. And this, so Catherine and I especially have been really digging in and trying to figure out what talks to your heart, like what is gonna keep you from eating that Big Mac. And today, one of the first topics that come up is emotional eating. Like, how many of you guys have ever struggled with emotional eating? And emotional eating doesn't have to mean that you're standing in the shower eating a bucket of ice cream. Like, it doesn't have to mean that. What it can mean is that, oh, it's my 21st birthday and I had a 7-layer cake and, all of those things. Like emotional eating can be good, can be bad. It could be for all types of stuff. It could be, it's not always when you're sad or when you're upset. And I think that's a disnomer to people because no one thinks about the holiday guilt, those type of things that actually are probably affecting your emotional spectrum to where you are probably overeating on non-keto foods. So this is something that I completely borrowed from her, and she'd sent me a while back. We actually did a video on this, but it's your mindset will quit 1,000 times before your body will. Feel the fear and do it anyway. That is meaning, like the short version of that is you guys can control what goes in your thoughts. You guys can control what goes in your body. And once you manage the emotional control of those things, guys, it's just crazy how amazing it is. So I'm going to share this filter with you. And it is literally 4 parts, and I'm hoping that it will help you guys on your emotional eating journey. If you've ever been an emotional eater, I still say I'm an emotional eater just in recovery, right? And I still, not even gonna lie, there are days that there was a day not too awful long ago, maybe a couple months, that I sent a picture to Catherine of a Diet Coke and an Oreo, and she's like, "It's not worth it, Amy. It's not worth it." She had talked me off the ledge myself. So I am as guilty as anyone else. I can promise you that. But if you go into the HALT method before you eat, it is, ask yourself, ready? And write this one down, guys. Am I hungry? Am I angry? Am I lonely? And am I tired? The only one of those that would require you to eat is the am I hungry? When you break it down super simple like that, it will help you make better decisions on your food choices, on your emotional eating. You know, if it's you're tired, well, then maybe take a warm bath, put on some soft pajamas. Those type of things are you could do to feed that emotion without feeding it with food. I hope that that's making good sense on that one. And then like the am I angry? Get you a journal, okay? Write down what you're angry about. I mean, just get it down. Like just write it out, like what you're angry about. Put it on paper and then put it away. You can even I've seen people burn it. Y'all know how accident prone I am. I'm not allowed to like start fires in my house. Like I'm way too accident prone for that. But sometimes I will write it all out and wad it up and throw it away. You get it out. You've put it out there. You've put it on paper. It's gone. It's out of your head. That is how you can release your anger in a healthy way instead of eating a whole box of donuts, because that box of donuts is going to hurt your stomach. It's going to make you sick. It's going to shoot your sugar up. Then you're going to feel even worse. I mean, write it out. Way less calories in your journal than putting it in your mouth. I can promise that, okay? And am I lonely? Guys, we're in a world of connection. Seems like we're connected more so now than ever before in our lifetimes, right? But also that also leads to a little bit of isolation as well. With the pandemic, all of those things, like it taught us how that we could conduct most of our business over Zooms, over telephone calls. I mean, we were doing doctor visits, all those things, right? But somehow in that, there was a loneliness. Like I love social media, guys, and I absolutely love connecting with you guys. But there's a point where I just want to be like with like-minded people. I need to fill my cup, right? I need to do those things because I need that connection. I need those people in my life, in my circle. I mean, I am actually spending this weekend with Tiffany, which is my the part of the weekend, like Sunday-ish, or with my best friend. And because we need that, like we need that connection, right? And then super, super excited that at the end of the month, Catherine and I and a couple more of my favorite ladies are supposed to meet up. And that will be the first time Catherine and I have been back in person together since February of 19. So those of you who follow UCANKETO, right? UCANKETO, if you're not in our group, we have tons of stuff over there. But if you don't follow UCANKETO, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But Catherine is my business partner who lives in Toronto, who's a huge factor in our UCANKETO group, and will also be a huge part of this coaching program that we're hoping to roll out at the first of the year. So just wanted to hop on, tell you guys that method that we talked about, the HALT, and ask yourself, am I hungry? Am I angry? Am I lonely? Am I tired? Share this video out to someone who else might be suffering from emotional eating, right? Share it in the comments below and you could win one of our 3 UCANKETO prize packs. Have a great day and I will see you on the inside at UCANKETO.